UFC Rio is just wrapped up. Here is your full mount MMA recap.
Fala aí, pessoal, pô, show de bola, pô, várias lutas aí, top demais, estou aqui no UFC Rio, pô, prestigiando esse belíssimo evento, chama!
Jose Aldo officially laid down the gloves and retired tonight. After his TKO win over Lucas Almeida on the prelims, Michael Aswell may have leaked the next flyweight title fight. He said Alexandre Pantoja is set to defend the belt against Joshua Van at UFC 323 in December.
One thing I'd love to fight, I just saw it got announced, Las Vegas, December 6th. My best friend Joshua Van is fighting. I would love to be on his card, man. He's fighting Pantoja for the championship. If we can get on that card, man, I'd love it, man. I'm healthy, I'm ready. Let's go, baby. 4 Hours Fight Club in this thing. Houston, Texas, stand up. Let's go!
To kick off the main card tonight, Kaan Ofli defeated Ricardo Ramos via standing rear naked choke in the first round. Aljamain Sterling reacted saying, "How did he survive that knee bar?" He followed up saying, "Sheesh, great win over a tough Ramos." And John Silva said, "You can't ask the crowd to shut up and then ask for a second of silence."
Man, it was such an amazing feeling, and it was tough. Honestly, this camp was tough. One, because I had to leave my newborn baby back home. That was one of the hardest things that I've had to do. And obviously fly halfway across the world to enemy territory, fighting a Brazilian, so underdog, back up against the wall. So yeah, the cards weren't stacked on my side, so to come out and get a first round submission finish, amazing. Amazing, yeah. Of course, a lot of pressure, but that's what we do. That's what makes us fighters, that's what makes us warriors. And this is a dedication to anyone out there to always believe in your dreams. No matter how hard things get, you can always achieve it. I knew I just had to be patient, and I knew I could finish him at any time. In my head, I was like, I'm just gonna find my range and slowly start chipping away at him. But when he threw that push kick and I caught it, and I was like, all right, let's just go with this. And boom, there I am in a submission attack myself when I was taking him down. So we did kind of prepare a tiny bit for it. But we were aware that leg entanglements could possibly be a scenario. Didn't realize that it was going to be that early and that intense. But and a few times it was very tight, and I just kept repeating to myself, like, you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it, you're not having it. And I got to watch back the fight. I don't know how I got onto his back. Yeah, I think I just escaped the leg, and I had turtle, then I just attacked the back. He thought he could stand up, body triangle, and then I knew he had a long neck, and I was like, where's your neck? Couldn't find his neck, and I kept working for it, and I just had one thought in my head, and that was, if it's not the first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, eventually I'm going to get this. And that's all that I had in my mind, and I eventually got it.
Mario Pinto defeated Jhonata Diniz via TKO in the second round. Pinto remains undefeated at 11-0. Anthony Pettis reacted saying Mario Pinto is part of the next generation of heavyweights coming up. He's a problem, and the MMA guru says great win from Pinto, another side of his game, using grappling to win. Diniz couldn't move at the end of the second, and despite some scrambles, was too fat to get his knees under him whenever he made space. Pinto would beat Tybura now, but give him one more in the meantime.
Feels really good. I'm proud. I had my team to support me. I came to allegedly enemy territory. I don't know why. I got much love for Brazil. We're pretty much the same, but I got the W and I'm all good. I'm happy. Literally the whole training camp, we were just like, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna slang and bang. I stand in front of him, throw missiles. That's what I do. And then once he tried to throw, I jabbed him, I snapped his head back. He steps in and I tripped. And fell on his leg. And then he fell over. And then when I was trying to get off him, he was just holding me. They were telling me stop doing all this grappling, do what you do, go in there and take his head off. And I tried again, and then I fell over. Got him down and fell over. And I was just like, let me just, I don't know. I watched tutorials before I got here. I was just hitting someone in the head, and then the ref stopped it. I think for me, it's just about cage time. Cage time is gold for me. It's the best thing. I just need experience. I've only had 11 fights, pro fights. And I know once you go to that top part of the division, it's just sharks. You have to be ready for anything. My last fight, I wasn't happy with the performance, even though I got the win in a certain way, but I'm a lot better fighter than that, and I think I proved that tonight.
In his welterweight debut, Joel Álvarez defeated Vicente Luque via unanimous decision. There was some controversy in the first round. Many thought the fight should have been stopped. Anthony Pettis reacted saying, "We're just going to ignore Joel Álvarez got robbed of a first-round finish and enjoy this fight? Cool." Alan Jouban wrote, "This referee is horrible." Damon Martin says nobody seems to know the rules, but that should be a TKO. And the MMA guru says, "What the f was the ref doing in round 1? Álvarez legally finished Luque, and he gave 4 minutes to recover, not even a point."
Yeah, no, feeling good. Really happy with the weight division, and yeah, I was called in to be a substitute for this fight, so it was kind of short notice. I'll be happy to do that again. But yeah, it felt really good at the new lightweight division, the weight. Now going back to lightweight would be a for me. You know, this is where I'm much more comfortable. I think I'm maybe a bit on the smaller side as a welterweight, but I feel much more comfortable and at ease at this division. Yeah, it was kind of short notice, only 3 weeks, but I had a really good camp, and we knew how dangerous he was, but the strategy was to work on striking. You know, we put on a masterclass on boxing, movement, try to avoid him from takedowns and, you know, keep distance from the legs, taking me down, and just to try to focus the fight on striking, on boxing, and that's what we did. Yeah, well, the challenge now would be to take whatever the company decides. You know, Vicente Luque is a really good guy. He's well established on the division, but I'm ready to fight anyone the company decides me to fight.
Deiveson Figueiredo defeated Montel Jackson via split decision. Terrence McKinney thought it was tied up going into the final round. Henry Cejudo says 29-28 Figgy. Great way to bounce back in front of his home crowd. MMA Roasted reacted saying that was the best sparring match I've seen in years. And Aljamain Sterling says, "Wow, big congrats to Figgy. Really tough fight."
Amo vocês, galera. This is what it's about. You know, we pour our blood in here for your entertainment. This is our lives in here. And, you know, there are a lot of people online wishing me harm and wishing that I wouldn't win this fight. And all I can say is be with God, be good.
And in the main event tonight, Charles Oliveira defeated Mateusz Gamrot via rear naked choke in the second round. Oliveira has more finishes and submission victories than any other fighter in UFC history. He has 21 finishes and 17 submission wins. Oliveira also now has the second most wins in UFC history at 24. After the fight, he called out Max Holloway for a rematch next.
Vamos fazer acontecer essa. Hey Hunter, Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway, BMF. Let's make that happen.
Max Holloway responded to Oliveira. He posted this gif of DJ Khaled saying another one. Anthony Pettis reacted saying masterclass. Aljamain Sterling said holy. Do Bronx. Ariel Helwani says, "I guess Oliveira didn't come back too soon after all. What a G." Another sub. Derek Brunson says Charles Oliveira cooks Gamrot at home in Rio. Gamrot looked confident all week and thought he had the advantage. I guess he did until he didn't. What a win. Chris Weidman reacted saying big congrats to Charles Oliveira. Awesome to see him do that in his home country, especially coming off the loss he had. BJ Penn says the most exciting fighter in the business. And Henry Cejudo says Topuria versus Gaethje, Oliveira versus Patty, and Sarukian versus Hooker.
Isso aqui é para todos nós, primeiramente Deus sempre controla de tudo. Fizemos acontecer mais uma finalização e vamos embora, é o Brasil, é por vocês.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from John O30197. It says, "Send Raja to prison for 6 to 8 years and forget." The second one's from Fun Stuff 5365. It says, "People need to stop giving Dylan Dennis a platform. His career's been on hold longer than a call to Comcast." And the final one's from Michael S. It says, "Usman is a walking testosterone hybrid thing." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.